Okay, so I'd like to start this video off by saying I am not a doomsday prepper. I try not to play into mass hysteria, but when my church cancels all meetings across the world and when Disneyland closes, I'm gonna start to lose a little bit. So, as many of you know, I'm LDS, Mormon, whatever you want to call it, and they preach like being prepared. They preach food storage, stocking up on everything. And a lot of people I think that's because we're doomsday preppers, but it's not. It's because things like this happen and suddenly you can't find toilet paper anywhere. So I thought I would kind of do like a millennial food storage hack, or not hack, trip for everyone. We're looking at spending around $150 to $200, just kind of stock our pantry up in case things get bad in the next few weeks. So I'm at Winco right now, which shows how bad this is because I would not go to Winco for my dead body. We only buy from like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods usually, but if I'm stocking for like food storage, I don't really care if it's like all organic from Whole Foods. I just want to have food. So we'll see how this goes. So the first thing I've seen is a limit of 4 waters per person. Okay, so this is kind of scary because like all the rice is out and all the beans are out. All flour is gone. And we'll see what this total is. I'm gonna say about 200. Okay, so I just got out of Winco. I was in there for 2 hours. An hour and 15 minutes of that was spent in line. It was crazy. Now I am trying to find toilet paper and a few other things that Winco was out of, but I am hungry AF right now, and I'm gonna get a Blizzard at Dairy Queen because I can't eat any other food because I haven't washed my hands. And okay, so I'm back from Winco, Target, and Office Depot, which is where I found toilet paper. So quick tip, stores like Office Depot, Office Max, Staples, and then like Home Depot, Lowe's, those type of stores, Ace Hardware all have toilet paper. And I got the last one at ours. I paid I think $24 for 48 rolls. But that's a good tip to keep in mind. So I'm just gonna kind of show you all the foods that I got. It came out to be, I want to say about $215 worth of food. And I think we're set for like a month if worse came to worse. So here's what Winco was all out of bulk rice, and so I got 3 of these, and I think these were like $1.14 a piece. So this is white rice, and then I have 2 packs of Minute whole wheat rice, and I got I think 6 or 7 boxes of mac and cheese, 2 instant mac and cheese. We got about 10 different types of varieties of pasta, so some penne, and then a bunch of spaghetti, some popcorn, and then for Joseph, for proteins, I got him tuna, both like in these little like snack packs he can take to work, and then also in the cans. And then we got some ravioli. I got 5 cans of garbanzo beans, 6 cans of black beans, meat chili for Joseph, vegetarian chili for me, and then soups for Joseph. And I don't like soups very much, so I got this vegetable one for me, and then some sweet corn, olives, green beans, and then some chicken soup. And then I thought I got a tomato soup, but I guess I didn't. But I have enough like ingredients that I could just make my own soup if I wanted to. And then I got a bunch of these pasta sides, some of the Parmesan, cheddar broccoli, and then I think Alfredo or garlic shells. And what's nice about these is they only require water. They don't require milk, so you don't have to have milk on hand. And then I got some 2 packages of peas you can make pea soup with, some stuffed shells, and then lasagna. Back here I got 3 canned jars of tomato sauce because we already had a couple on hand, and then some peanut butter, big thing of salt, some soy milk, and I ordered some more of this off of Amazon. It was cheaper that way to get a big packet of like plant-based nut milk, and it's nice because this doesn't have to be refrigerated, and like this one's expiration date isn't until January of next year, so you'll go through it. And then I got some grape jelly. We already had a bunch of granola bars, but I got this like family size. I think there's like 24 in there. And then I got 4 boxes of cereal. Joseph won't eat cereal, so just for me. And then these little chocolate rice crackers, also some Jello, because once again you only need water for it, so that's like a little sweet treat. I got 3 different types of chips, these little like toasted chips, and then wheat thins. Joseph will eat those like Winco brand not saltines, Ritz crackers. And then my personal favorite was 48 packets of ramen. I definitely lived off ramen in college for like 6 weeks one time, so I know if worse comes to worse, it will sustain you. Got some cornmeal mix to make like cornbread muffins or cornbread. Some more paper towels. We had a lot, but I thought I'd just stock up on it. Joseph did a little prep on his own. He got some tangerines, some Cheeto fries, and then some hot dog buns. I don't think we have hot dogs though. And then some chocolate chips, because you can add these to like breads or muffins or pancakes, which I got pancake mix right there. They were all out at all the stores I went to of like the bulk of flour. So I got this one and it's like the best. So I think I paid like $5 for this, but I mean, I needed it on hand. And then I got a couple different juices, because juice is a good way to drink calories. It fills you up a bit. My mother-in-law said to get like some type of oil because it'll like be good fats. And then I got a bunch of breads. I got English muffins to freeze, and then like these little skinny bagels to freeze, and then 4 different types of bread, and you can freeze these. I usually freeze bread anyways, so just good to have on hand. And then over here, we did get a decent amount of water. I don't really want to say how much, but each store has like different limits on how much you can buy and stuff. And then some Gatorade, because I know one of the symptoms of corona is like diarrhea, so then this is good to rehydrate you. And then just a couple of cough drops, and then some floss, stocked up on some toothpaste in case it'll be out for a while. And then also I paid like $18 for this, and it was the last cough syrup, and so I think they hiked the price up like crazy. And then for frozen stuff, I got some frozen like veggie meat for me, frozen vegetables, Beyond Meat sausages for me, some chicken strips for Joseph, and then some chicken breasts that are already frozen, and then some berries for smoothies, peas, burrito for me, burrito for Joseph. Fun fact, you can freeze cottage cheese, and then some butter just to add to popcorn or dishes or whatever, and then some trail mix. These are like instant potatoes, mashed potato things. And then for all like the bulk stuff I'd buy, I would just take a picture on my phone of the like recipe, so then I'd know how to make it. And this is like a long grain lentil and rice dish, which might be kind of good. And then just some cornstarch, and then these power waffles. That's just actually for my lunch next week. I didn't really need them for this haul. And then somewhere around here, I don't know where it is. Oh, right here. I was sick a couple months ago, and I had a refill on a Z-Pack, just antibiotics, and so I actually went ahead and got those today just in case, because I know this can turn into pneumonia and bronchitis, so it might be kind of hard to get a hold of that in the future if I were to get sick with something else. And then also birth control, because we're gonna be quarantined. I don't want babies coming out of this. Okay, so that is everything that we got. Like I said, all in all, probably closer to 300. And I also just want to say, like, this is a very harsh lesson, I guess, to learn as to why you should always have some kind of food storage, whether you're Mormon or you don't believe in that. Regardless, I think that's one thing the Mormon church will always do right, is that they are big on this kind of stuff, because you never know, you know, if Joseph and I went out of work for a couple of weeks, you know, that would affect us financially. So now we have all this food in storage, so we don't need to worry about food should that happen. Or if stores are unable to get food because planes can't fly or trucks can't deliver or whatever, we will be all stocked up. Also, I know that's not like feasible for everyone to do that. Definitely 2 years ago when we were in college, we would not have been able to spend $50 on food storage. So I think that's also just important, you know, whenever you can, if you stock up on, you know, 2 extra cans when you go to the store, that's better than not having any. So I'm also going to post at the end of this video the shopping list that I made. I kind of just gathered it from different things on like Pinterest and Instagram and stuff. So hopefully this will all just be good prep and we won't have to actually use it. But may the odds be ever in your favor.